Hey guys, uh, Zeph here, and I'm back with another live stream. Not gonna bother doing the intro video this time because kind of seems pointless to at this point. I think I may have a Great Western obsession. By the way, this one isn't my character. It's my friend Knight's, or Nighttime Challengers. OC. These two are mine, however. Tidmouth Grange and County of Marin, the two newest characters that I've gotten. Still need to get him an updated model. I need to put the nameplate on this one. And need to put a nameplate on Vickerstown Cathedral. Thank you. I'm just gonna do this to piss people off. How about view preview? There we go. Hello, Maddie. Let's see if is Pockness on right now. Yes, he is. Oh my god! I just looked at DMs. Oh god! Hello. I'm doing pretty well. Haven't had to deal with drama lately, so that's fun. I think the person that originally tried starting drama realized they were gonna lose because I wasn't giving them the reaction they desired. They thought I was gonna be all offended because I wasn't putting this certain character into, or well, that he hasn't been shown in any of my videos lately. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. I will definitely do that. I am so sorry. I forgot. I've had work for the past few days, so I really have forgotten to do those ads. Anyway, hello, Pogmas.
I smell trains.
I smell
Basically, like, hold on. Let me explain the context of what I just said. Basically, whenever I see a trains-related stream going on, I just go like, did someone say trains? Or like,
pennies.
I smell trains.
I smell pennies.
And the pennies are your butt.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Marcus.
Mirkius. Mirkius. Yo, Seth, I got a dare for you.
What?
So you know the joke. So you know the joke Damien images I made. I dare to send it to his DMs just to piss him off.
He doesn't have Discord. That's the thing.
Do you even know who I'm referring?
If he did, I would have been I would have been a petty bitch and did that.
I'm talking about Damien, stupid.
Oh, Damien. I did send
Who do you
you a
think I was
creepy
referring
photo.
to?
Damien never responded to me.
What do you mean,
Like
you
he
stupid fuck?
barely does anymore. It's like he used to ask me all the time for like Trainz tips, and I'm just like, it's like I'm not the right person to come to, but I can tell you what I know.
I mean, did you try pinging him?
I did a while back.
Do it again. No balls.
No, I have. That's the thing. Like he hasn't talked to me since I asked why he replaced me as narrator for his series. And even in that, I didn't even get a clear answer. It was just
I
I
mean,
don't
he
want
did
to
tell
talk
me
about it.
why, but I forgot.
Damn. Pogmus lost brain privileges.
Bitch.
Ha.
I have Damien's friend nickname as Little Damien.
Whistle sound effect.
Hey look, there's the crazy man.
Fast as fuck, boy. I saw you made antics. And
Oh yeah.
fucking smile.
I just asked Damien if he wants to join your stream, and he says he's currently busy.
Oh yeah, he does streams like every morning before I ever do one because I think he might still be in high school, I think. Meanwhile, I graduated last
He's
year.
run out outside. He's
Oh,
right now outside. Of course, bro's outside. He's probably touching grass.
he's touching grass. Wee. Wee. As we know. There we go.
Look how fast that motherfucker is.
He's fast as fuck, boy. Crazy. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. I found out an interesting fact yesterday.
What is it, you motherfucker?
Apparently the guy that runs Paul's Trains, he's 80 years old.
Boomer.
He's 80 years old making Trainz models. I say that's dedication to work. Like,
Dang, he a old bastard.
he's old, but I still say some of his models are actually pretty good. Too bad I can't use the Great Western Compound, otherwise I'd have a different basis for Vivian. Damn. I hate that there ain't no Tane Great Western Compounds.
I'm gonna Great Western compound you. Pause.
No. No. Ah. He run.
Hey, look, there's my dumbass.
Hey, look, it's this dumbass.
I'm gonna race down the line.
To the hindered meter. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wee! Don't fucking run away from me. Wee! And there Pogmus goes.
I am racing down the line.
Wee! Said Scarlo as he raced down the hill.
Whee! Said Pongmus as he raced down the line.
Yes.
Look at me, just look at my dumbass
Hello.
just racing down the line. And of course, Vic is here every time when I'm in the stream.
Whistle sound effect.
You build like a whistle sound effect.
He zoomed. Fish, fish. Fish,
Fish.
fish.
Oh yeah, by the way, sometimes in school I bypass this fish tank where I see a bunch of fish, and you know what I do?
Hmm.
I just walk up to it, look at it, and then I just say fish.
Fish. Also,
Like seriously,
oh dear.
I will just say fish, and how the fuck dare you? Fish. Shut up, you Grey Western bastard. Shut up, Peter. Shush. Someone get me out of here.
E eyes.
Separate the art
Fish.
from the artist. Don't you mean fish?
Sam Gop. Pugmas crashes into the barbershop and other stories.
It's Seth's fault.
Oh, hey, your character.
But I said, have you even noticed that my profile picture is fucking top of Adventure 2?
Oh, no.
Top of Adventure 2. It's all about the last donut. Fuck, motherfucking Top of Adventure 2. Ah, yes, the best video game in history, Top of Adventure 2. It's all about the last donut. Imagine if it is all about the last donut.
Dun, 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 dun. Flying Fizzle. That's not what he's actually gonna look like in my canon. It's gonna look different.
Friend inside me.
Meow, meow. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. This person's a fucking bitch. The person who created Alfred is a piece of shit. And now he's in jail. You know what I say? Fish!
How about I fish you and the minute you fish? Imagine if the fish was like a sensor sound effect, like basically, what the fish? I swear to fishing god.
What the fish?
I'm gonna
Why did
fish
you do
you
that?
in a
Excuse me.
I'm gonna fish
Damn.
you in a minute and the fish.
Well, kids. It seems that Pugmas is still stuck in the barber shop.
Get me the fish out of here.
Barry. Barry.
The cooler Barry.
The cooler Barry.
I'm more used to Barry's a tender engine if I'm honest.
Yeah, which is why I keep him as a tender engine.
Did you know a person? Did you know a person has 3 legs? There's one on the left, one on the right, and the one in the mid.
Fish. What the fuck was that? Fish. fish.
By the way, Steph, I don't know if you knew what I was referring to.
Yeah,
Of
I
what
heard.
third leg I meant.
Oh, Jesus.
And sometimes that specific third leg can grow.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fish? Alright, Barry. You got this in the bag. You can make it down the wells with branch. No, not the wells with branch, the Brendan branch. Hmm. Oh, look, Kronk Scrappy. Oh, no, they're scruffy. You bitch. And yeah. And yeah. What am I even doing? The fish is wrong with you. Nothing. What the fish is wrong with you? Wooden old plastic seats.
I know what Vic is referencing. It's something from either from an Electro Boom video or my Electro Boom YTP where like Electro Boom says wooden or plastic seat.
Uh,
Like I say better than Vic. Watch
the
wooden
jet
or
engine.
plastic
The
seat.
jet engine doesn't work in my game, sadly. I tried getting the jet engine. I'm missing dependencies for it.
What dependencies are you missing?
Replace any word in a quote with fish.
Fish.
To infinity and fish. Hey, it's Barry. Why the fuck did you turn onto this line? Barry, you went through the wrong platform. There we go. Really do need to switch those points back.
May the fish be with you.
May the fish be with you.
Or better, Sam is the fish next door. Or wait, even better, really useful fish. Hi.
Yes, I do.
And also, Sess, what kind of dependency list are you miss for Jet?
The jet engine. I'll look in a minute. I'll get Barry. Barry's gotta get Brendan.
Friend inside me.
Oh shit! Excuse me.
Nice.
The fucking sprite is.
Nah, that part was nice.
You seen those videos of the sprite challenge where people like gulp down a can or a bottle of sprite and they try not to burp because of like the. I guess it's just something in the.
I don't think holding your burp is gonna be any good for your health.
I'm not sure. Let's test that out. Kaboom. No, I don't think it was good. No, Barry, slow down.
Ugh.
And you realize half the coaches are outside the platform. Wonder what this person's doing over here. Barry didn't care. Hurry. It's Barry the steam engine. Yes, it is.
It,
It's time for the
it's
return of
Barry the
Trainz.
poo-poo engine.
Barry the shithead engine. Barry,
Barry
why are
the
you
barrel.
Barry, why are you such a shithead? I don't know. Where's the Fowler 2P? Elements 2P. Is that the Fowler 2P? There we go. Barry. I am the great and mighty Barry. It's Barry Allen. Oh, wait a minute.
Shush.
Well, Pogmas, are you
Oh
looking at the
god.
screen right
Hold
now?
on. I need to send this to you, Seth. Seth, look at this.
Yep.
Oh damn,
No!
that's smack.
That slap! Jesus Christ!
That hard ass smack.
Just-
That's definitely the sound when I slap someone's ass.
Whoa.
I mean, okay. You didn't hear anything, Seth.
I changed Donnie's face back because the original one was. It didn't work all that well.
Yeah, just I don't know. It's just something about it is off.
I mean, people did. I mean, Victor did that with Barry, so I mean. I'm Bash. I'm Dash, and I'm Ferdinand, and we live here. I don't know. Hmm?
Why did Jessica Fowler just say something in my DMs that has to do with what I said on your stream?
I don't know. Maybe it's
Oh
maybe it's Jonas yelling at you.
God. Okay, now me is scared. I don't feel safe.
fuck.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh god. Jesus Christ.
I forgot to put the express head code on.
Jessica, I know you're watching this. I know you can hear me. But the way she just casually starts going into my DMs, just noting of what I just fucking said. Jesus Christ.
Rusty red scrapper. Duck called me a galloping sausage. Rusty red scrap iron. I'm old square wheels. Duck, are these names true? Only wish, sir. I came up with the names myself. If the dome fits. I call you old square wheels, old square wheels.
Square wheels old.
Crazy. That was crazy one. I'll do that again.
But the way Jessica just casually goes into my DMs and just notes out what I fucking said. It was so casual.
Casuale.
There's no way you just said it like that, you motherfucker. Pina.
Pina. A horse's hair.
Jeez, old shit. What do you think you are doing?
I'm pulling a goods train, sir.
You, Jizo-chan, are an engine on my railway. You will do as I say when I say it. Do you understand?
Sir, you were the one that assigned me this goods train.
I don't think you're getting the reference I'm trying to do here, you fucking idiot.
Where's the tarp? There it is.
But the way Topham just has a crash out on fucking Diesel 10 and Day of the Diesels is just funny. Especially in the US dub. Just then, Sir Topham had arrived. He was cross.
He was cross. You are a pain in the ass. We. Wheels square old. Barry go nyum. Diesel 10 run. Brake van grommet. We forgot the brake van. The mail cars are stacked up at the docks. And you're not working on my
Thomas, what are you doing? Mr. Bubbles is bubble liquid.
You're spilling my special bubble liquid.
Mr. Bubbles is born bubble liquid is still missing. The mail cards are stacked up at the docks, and you're not working on my birthday. What is birthday? What's the flying fuck is birthday?
What is birthday?
No, seriously, what is birthday?
Barry, you need to stop at the fucking station. No, said the Barry.
Barry, what the fuck am I telling you about stopping at the fucking platform, for fuck's sake?
I'm sorry, sir. I stopped.
Well, you need to know better when to fucking stop. Because of these massive delays, Mr. Bubbles' bubble liquid has derailed off the rails. Diesel Chan's goods train got scrapped.
Balloons. We need balloons for the party.
So much has been changed into fucking balloons, and my birthday has been turned into buffers. What is going on?
Oh wait. Oh shit. Fuck.
Nice. Okay, give me a sec.
D10. Meow. God damn it.
Hold on, Seth. Let me show you how to burp properly. Watch me.
No, I wasn't actually trying. Meow.
Here it comes. That's how to do it.
Bitch. Just remember that. She's like, I'm a little bitch. Knight just sent me something in DMs. It's just, you got Tobied. God damn it. Knight, how dare you Toby me? I am forwarding it to someone.
Jessica, what is this diabolical shit you're sending me in DMs?
How dare you Toby me?
Oh god,
Diesel
Seth,
10,
what
I
is
think
this now?
Diesel 10, I think you're going a bit too fast.
Jeff WW&SR Productions. What do you think you are doing?
I'm going fast as fucking Diesel 10. I will now insult your top match till I get in trouble. You've already got yourself into trouble. I don't know how Diesel 10 is going like this. I go, meow. Oh, look, there's the goat. So something happened yesterday. For those who didn't see it, I know Knight probably saw the message in the group chat that we're in yesterday. My mini fridge broke. Yeah, I had 2 cases of soda. I had some in my mini fridge. The thing started becoming hot, and
It overheated, didn't it?
yeah, it overheated. Actually, I don't think it overheated because I unplugged
But-
it.
But hold on, the better question is, how... Wait, hold on, but wait, think about it. How can the fridge overheat if it's meant to keep your things cold?
That's what I said.
Something cold
That's
cannot
what the fuck I
physically
did.
overheat.
Wait, it Gettysburg 1272. What's that? 1278. Oh no, night, not no. It didn't do that. I did. My mini fridge pulled a Derek. Yes, it did. We've been trying to see. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
But hold on. Things that will blow your mind if
Things that
fridges
will
are meant
blow
to
your
keep
mind.
hold on. Things that will blow your mind. If fridges are cold, then how does it overheat?
Things that'll blow your mind. Kurt Cobain's vape pen.
What if you drop the soap on the floor? Is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
I make that type of humor. I don't think anybody said antics. I think that was earlier in the stream. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Actually, it is Tuesday. Ah. Meow. Oh. Oh dear. Oh no, the trucks are still moving. I wish these had pulled a fucking 2009 type thing and actually derailed instead of just staying in place.
And that's why it's stick to 2009.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
The sauce.
Croc. No, me McDonald's. Want a proper British Tuesday? It's a Tuesday. Sir Fat Ass Diesel 10 ruined your 5,000 cars at McDonald's. You bloody mongrel! Shit. That is why we turned derailments off. Yeah, I probably should have done that. What's the difference between Australia and New Zealand?
Well, if we have New Zealand, then where's Old Zealand?
Boo. You suck.
Bitch. But if we have New Zealand, then what happened to Old Zealand?
Give me.
This is stereotypical
Lord.
fucking. This is a
Hello,
stereotypical
Seb.
gangster.
Yes, I have the dreaded Cuthbert model. Like I wonder how many people realize this This model was originally a Soda Workshops model.
I already knew since the start.
I still love
Did
how
you now?
I love how now its popularity is solely just fucking Johnny Cuba.
Yeah. It's like asking the difference between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland.
What's the difference?
Bitch.
Aw, that's mean.
Oh, I was a. I can't wait for this guy to get a freaking updated model. I swear to God.
Hey, look, it's a Great Western, it's a Great Western 4900 hull class.
Yeah, well, guess what? He's going to become a modified hull class after we get to doing it. Shit.
What's sad is, I couldn't do all that I could with the Grange, so I just had to make a bigger face mesh for the county. That's literally all I could do for it.
I think I have an obsession with Great Western engines.
I think Jordan gave you his obsession with Great Western. Except for you, annoying quack. You can get out of here.
He's just here because
I mean,
he
he's
was
a
built
manor.
here, and the Fat Controller won't let him leave.
Like, this place is a fucking prison!
This place is a fucking prison.
This is worse than a museum! Let me go on strike now.
Yeah, originally Harry tried, or Henry Force tried face meshing the Grange first, and then it proved to be too difficult for him. So,
And luckily, I've already covered that. I've already covered the Grange. Fun fact: to get the face where it is, I actually made custom meshes and shit in Blender just to actually get alpha off some things so I could push the face back further.
meanwhile, this motherfucker right here.
What's funny is right now I'm in the process of updating him again with my manor overhaul. Because I gave yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but
how many times have you updated Wyatt in the past year?
it's called being indecisive on how I want to keep him.
It's called being indecisive in general, Night.
It's also called being. It's also called I'm a stickler for accuracy, and then that manor's too small.
He is quite small.
By the way, as a fun fact, do you know the Trainz castle class's boiler is too small? I bought it just so I could see what I could. No, that's not Trainz one. But Trainz one is too small. It has a too small of a boiler.
See, we gotta have this model with.
Oh, what's funny is right now I'm working on an overhaul for Trainz Call It Hall. So.
Trying to figure out which one. It was this one, because that's the exact tender.
Exact tender, is it?
It's the Call It Tender.
Behind the Hawksworth Hall. Actually, that's inaccurate.
Actually, that's inaccurate. I don't give a fuck. This is going to be Crosby Hall, and I still I know where. I mean, I also kind of did go to you because this is not how the the nameplate looked originally.
Yeah, it looked like, yeah, I saw how Jordan did it. I fixed it up a bit. Plus, I have funny plugins on Paint.net that allows me to do a lot more with it. Well,
I wouldn't say all of them.
Well,
you gotta
in
take
his
into account he's
defense,
an 80-year-old man.
I was about to say, not in his
Models.
defense, he's 80 years old. It's kind of hard to improve your modeling skills when you're in the age of retirement. Besides, he hasn't put out a new model since his, I think actually since his SP210-2s, I believe. Ever since those, he hasn't really put out any new models. Yeah, Paul's 80. He is in his 80s. Here's the thing. With my experience with them, they don't suck. You just need to give them a bit of a it's the texturing that makes them look iffy. Give them a bit of a texture overhaul and you'll see that they're not that as bad as people make them out to be.
See, that's why I say we should switch to this one. Ricardo's model for the Hall is a bit
It's
oversized.
from what I know, the rods. Like, if I'm getting right into the technicals, the rods are oversized. The boiler's too big. The tender I think is fine, but
yeah,
yeah.
That's
But
why I'd rather go with
engine
this one because at least these are somewhat more accurate, and in terms of size, it fits in with the other Great Westerners here. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be able to get the Cathedral to be,
I mean, unless I save up a bit more money and see if I could possibly see if iOS Studios commissions are open. But then again, that means
probably be good.
Here's the thing: is I have actually talked to him before, and I could be wrong. I'll have to talk to him again. I could be wrong, but if my money, if I like how he sees it from what I've seen, is your money, your commission, you can do whatever. You can send it out to whoever you like. You can reskin it to your heart's content, as long as it's a commission that you did to them. That's kind of why you notice I make a lot of reskins and stuff for my N15X, because it's one of the models I can actually properly reskin because I actually commissioned the model from him.
Yeah.
Still, best $10 I spent.
So Lincoln up here just chilling.
I know. I've always liked that Great Western Tank Engine class. The 1350 class of like.
Okay, you will come to find this out, Knight.
Hmm.
You know Wolfie, the person that was here a few days ago. He does not like the 93, the 9400s.
The 9400 Pannier tanks?
Yeah, he said they look like crowning turds, or he said the tanks make the smoke box look like a crowning turd.
Well, I mean, everyone's. Well,
he's not exactly wrong.
He's not exactly wrong. Personally, I don't like the extended smoke box out front because, well, it just looks weird in comparison to the other Pannier tanks. N15X is what I said, and they are rebuilds of the LBSCR L class,
which I still don't have the dependency for. Which I think is the cab.
I think it's the cab interior.
But ooh, I like this. What the? Why the?
It's missing its coupling.
Fuck!
We should do a funny and put an American knuckle coupler on the back of it.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not throwing a knuckle coupler on there. Fair. I wanted an elastic.
But that son of a bitch sent me that.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna get rid of all of these Great Westerners for now.
Yay, I'm free.
Too bad you're still on Sodor.
Son of a bet.
It's like son of a bitch.
This
Okay, so Enersaur Force did send me a thing for the nameplates. I'm going to try and do that real quick. Hold on, let me.
Beansy, stop acting.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a
5
minute.
seconds. Oh, that's
You
right. I'm
mean-
updating again. Dang it.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta get him out real quick.
I'm actually really happy because this game I play is actually recently added the new Toyota Tacoma X Runner into the game.
Hmm. He's jealous. He's jealous. He's jealous because I got the couplings to work.
Huh?
Kidding.
Skill issue. Anyway,
That's a skill issue.
that's such a skill issue. Why do I
So
imagine
what's-
of all the A characters though, it would probably be either Thomas, Percy, or James that would try to be hip and modern and say that type of thing. Just
Yeah.
Henry, that sounds like a massive skill issue.
That
James,
sounds
you don't
like a
even know what
massive skill issue.
James, you don't even know what a skill issue is. Shut up.
You're right. You're right.
That's still a massive skill issue, isn't it?
I wanted a Thomas. That son of a bitch sent me that. Points to Pogman.
I want you to joke, but this motherfucker sent me this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Pogman's like,
Points to the pit of your take. What?
Seth, I heard what you said.
Right.
Seth, I'm going to beat the
No.
shit out of you.
no.
I
Nine.
I
Bro.
like the color pink, but I don't want to be painted in it.
Bro,
But too bad.
I
I'm
would
gonna
love to see
make
do
you
that.
paint it pink as payback.
Ah,
I'm gonna paint you hot pink now.
no, how dare you?
Pep.
Hold on.
3.
Let me try to.
Also, what's saving my sanity from earlier set is the fact that this engine I'm overhauling right now, the cylinders are actually like on the locomotive itself, so I don't have to build all new cylinders. I'm saved.
I'm free.
I'm free.
You're still on Sodor.
No. Nah.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, got that open.
I'd actually make some custom nameplates for this thing.
Door was unlocked. Son of a bitch.
Obey speed limits. No, thank you.
Open with paint.net. Then I can copy that over onto this. Close that. Save. All right. Let's see how he looks now. I mean,
It's not Swindon. Ah,
it's not Swindon.
it's not Swindon fun. Ah,
Do you want me to just send you the texture so you can do it?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just screwing around, mate. That actually looks good though.
I mean,
It's Kelstrop Castle.
it's Kelshthorpe Castle.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan. Shine my autograph.
I'm sorry, Crosby Hall. You don't have a new model yet. I'm sorry.
I don't have face.
I don't have a face.
I'm not a miracle worker, but I do my dumb. I do. But hey, at least hey, as long as we try our best. How the hell was I going with that? Also, yeah, funny hall model.
Oh, what is this?
The beginnings of the overhaul for the hall.
Oh, Overhaul Manor.
Already done. Yeah, I made custom. Yeah, as I said last time, I made number plates for this thing. Actually, I gave it one of the third batch manor names and numbers.
Norton Manor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving this thing soon. That's why the crosshead guides aren't here. I'm gonna be giving it a like the Chris saw modified guide hall bogey because well the hall's bogeys were effectively the same from what I was told, so should be an easy swap.
Yeah. Saint Martin. Oh, that's a Saint class.
No, actually, Saint Martin was rebuilt to become the prototype of the halls. Actually, it was a saint at one point, but was rebuilt. It was rebuilt into the very first hall. And this is a Cullet hall. Yeah, this is why I'm mostly switching out the like the bogey because you can see when at slower speeds there's like a pause in the animation before it starts up again.
Seal Incorporated. After hours.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. After hours.
Damn. Oh wait, hold on.
Hi, people, Nutty Buddy here, and I want to talk about this fruit named WW&SR Productions.
You're such a big fruit.
It's such a big fruit.
I'm talking to such a big fruit. Oh my god.
Chesterfield and Portland. And I play this character, and if you disagree, then I will send Sonar Filmer after you.
Said Sonar Filmer. Because the fact that kid said,
I'm gonna send Sonar Productions after you.
Yep, you could try.
hey, fun go gadget block button.
Pretty much. Go gadget block button.
But
Nope.
I might make this a bigger pain for like everyone and just and also update the face pack again.
Bro, his faces are flat to his smoke box. Yeah. It's consistent.
Yeah, it's actually consistent. It's because with like some of the Pulse Trainz models and with a few custom meshes, I just remove the smoke box in its entirety.
You're still remembering that one bit from what was it? One of Unlucky Tug's videos. It's like the doors would open up to a smoke. If the faces were on the smoke box, would they be able to open the smoke box up?
It's just like Gorley James talking
It's
shit
like
about
I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
And good James is talking shit about Gordon. Gordon flings open a smoke box to look behind him at James. The fuck did you just say? Ah!
I wonder how that would work for like streamlined engines. It's just they open the casing and it's just like, hello there. Ah!
Just hello there. Ah!
Son of a bitch.
I've already seen people say that in their eyes, this face would just be on the casing.
No, that's not how that works.
I feel so bad for them. These streamlined digits. That means they literally, if their faces are always, if their faces always have to be on the boiler, that means they literally cannot see unless they open the casing.
Hmm. I was debating on making Groven a N15X for a minute, but then I chose a Star class instead.
It's the funny.
Hey, it's Adam.
Adam, it is the correct livery.
I can imagine if he was here in the chat, he'd just be like,
He's-
"Tonight, I'm going to kill you."
Just you. That's not my correct livery, you pig ass.
That's not my correct livery, you fucking pengas. You bitch.
You bitch. I don't care. It's funny.
I don't care. It's funny.
I don't care. It's funny.
No way. He has Bill and Ben? Question mark.
Yeah.
No, it's
I painted him blue. Because
then there's Duck.
Yep.
Oh, it's an 8700.
Yeah, an 8750. Yeah. For some reason the toolbox isn't showing, but he has the rest of his stuff. Top feed and like the other stuff.
And Henry.
Yep. And he actually has a nameplate.
Nice. I've seen that there are people that have RWS styled Henry with splashers, and I hate it. I don't like it. He
But I think-
doesn't. He's a black 5. He doesn't have splashers.
I was gonna say, I think what people are doing with the new Jubilee model release is they're making him into like an N Jubilee.
I was gonna say if it was a Jubilee, I'd understand. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, this is the Jubilee model. That's what they're doing. They're making him a Jubilee. They're making him an Elamish Jub. I can't find this tender.
Oh no.
I can't find this fucking tender. He has no hours. You're not scared. I'll just put a BR tender behind him.
Henry, you got no ass. You can't shit.
Close enough.
I just saw something that came up in my YouTube recommendations, and it's just Slippy Sodor, but better.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh bother.
Oh bother.
Botheration.
Botheration.
You were concentrating,
Concentrating.
Thomas.
Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for. Stop engines from crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
I'm feeling a little blue, which isn't so hot when you're red. I was naughty, and Setopo had placed me in the shed and told me to think about all the ways I could be really useful. Then I could come out again.
He's just trying to make this place a better place for steam engines. Thomas,
Thomas.
what we do better? Unless he'll need diesels to help.
You? You'll always need help.
Help you? You'll always need help. The steam engines are cowardly, cranky, worn out hunks of metal that wouldn't hurt a fly.
No, we're not.
Yes, you
Aren't.
are. Now I've come back to find a lost steam engine, and they'll destroy her and dominate you. And then you'll be nothing but useless scrap. Right, Benji?
Bossy boiler.
Wobbly wheels, popping pistons. Thomas, I should have been the one to go collect Mr. Conductor. James is right, little Thomas. Collecting Mr. Conductor is an important job. Important is big. James is a big engine. Mm. Mm.
Thank you, Thomas. Oh no. Small, small, small.
Oh, diddy, witty, witty.
And I'm the big engine. Blue engine. Who knows everything?
Bossy sprockets. But all that hot air's gone to your funnel.
What's
There you go. We'll fix the wagons. That's it. Yeah, I'm not good at reversing. Me either. What is this?
Henry?
It is a Henry.
Well, Mark 1 Henry.
Hmm.
Like you should see
I
the
won't.
right side of this. What's the bright side? They got scammed, did they? Sir, what the
Wanted
fuck?
an Atlantic. That son of a bitch sent me that.
It's like, sir, if I may, look on the bright side of it. You got a freaking Pacific for the price of an Atlantic. Are you really gonna complain about not getting your Atlantic? Yeah,
Shit.
just fair point.
That's fair trade-off.
I got it a Pacific for pretty cheap, actually. Henry breaks down.
I got a Pacific.
I think Henry breaks down.
A very shitty one at that, but still, he's a hard worker.
You know what's funny is there's no place people say it's a 3-cylinder in his old shape, but I don't see anywhere where a 3rd cylinder would be placed.
Yeah.
So honestly,
That's
I just
like mean
say,
on. I was gonna say I don't think they would mean on the inside.
well, that's usually where a 3rd cylinder is placed, is in between the frames.
But there is literally no spot for it.
Yep. So if you ask me, I think Henry, the
It's a
old shape,
two-cylinder.
he's a 2-cylinder design. Now imagine if they rebuilt him into, instead of a Black 5, I've seen cannons, then some of these are interesting. Imagine if they rebuilt him into, like, if the favor he got wasn't from Stanier but from other builders. Like, he could have became like a Grange, he could have became a Hall.
Henry Hall.
Yeah, Henry Hall. Or hell, I've even seen one where they rebuilt him into a castle.
I personally probably wouldn't be able to see him as as a Great Western engine, but I could see him as a possible. I say possible N15.
Here's my take. I would see him as either being a Southern engine, an LNER engine, or another form of LMS engine. Hell,
Yeah.
given the time frame, if Sir Topham really pushed it, Henry could have been rebuilt into an 8F.
Henry been like, "What? I could have been stronger than I would have been.
What the hell?
What the hell, fat ass?"
I could have been a strong goods engine, but no, you made me into a shitty mixed traffic engine. Henry, shut up, James.
Shut up, James. You're a mixed traffic engine. Shit. All right.
But I admit, I kind of prefer Henry as a Black 5 because when you
It's
think
one of the first thing that comes up on my YouTube recommendation is the deep dive into the drama between Tommy and In a Dream.
oh my god,
I don't even watch that type of shit.
I don't even want to look at that shit. I don't care about Dream.
I don't watch that shit. Oh, look, James.
My cannons play pre-Sodor James.
Ooh, ROD.
Yeah, he was an ROD engine. That's why he had wooden brake blocks because they did crappy maintenance from the ROD.
Yep.
Also, yes, for his post crash appearance, I gave him a collet tender.
Hmm.
I don't know why, I just feel like it fits. I have idea. I wonder.
Dun, 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 dun. It looks the ketchup bottle. Oh no, James! Why do you have a whole tender?
I think it's a little too big.
I think it's a little too big. You don't fucking say, James.
My thoughts are bullet tender behind James.
Still surprising that one video about Nate because that one character's still up. Oh,
This is a Fowler style tender. I don't want to be genetic and give James a Fowler style tender.
let's put it in generic, James. No,
James gets a corridor tender.
no, I hate
Gold-
that. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it.
Golden, look at my new tender. It's a corridor.
James, why do you need a corridor tender?
I'm going to pull the express now.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, I actually can. Oh, I forgot I had this.
Is that a standard 5?
It is. It's the freaking Pulse Train Standard 5. I actually forgot I bought this. I might actually give this I might give this thing a little bit of an overhaul.
Wait, you could do that speed. You could do the thing where you can speed up the engines in Tane.
Yeah, it's called debug mode. You can actually it's in settings here. It's right here yet. Enable debug features.
Wait, enable debug. Huh?
Yeah, it's
I
called
never know you could do that.
Yeah.
Let me try this. What button did you say to hold?
You have to hold shift.
No fucking way! I did not know you could do that.
I know. Ooh, I got the perfect tender for James.
Wee.
You just convert this diesel behind him into a tender. Wait, what? Sorry, Jeff, you're a tender now.
Let me put the limited.
Yes. Why?
He's full of surprises.
I'm full of surprises.
I'm full of shit, said Diesel. What the? No. Ugh.
Hey, what is
Why?
this? Oh, I forgot I made this. Huh. Damn.
I was thinking of what bases to give me and Wolfie if me and him had American engines as our bases. I came up with the NYC F-12, I think.
F12s, the 460s.
No, it was a 10-wheeler.
That's a 460.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was.
Yeah, the
It would have been a four. Yeah,
like
460s.
oh, these things with the fucking reverse gear. What?
They're mixed
Oh,
traffic engines.
I was gonna say that some of like the early ones had like reverse gear. It looks so dumb.
I couldn't find anything else that fit.
Well, I mean, not all of them did. I'm just saying the ones with the reverse gear in the beginning look so dumb.
And then for Wolfie, I think he wanted a Penn K4.
PRRK4.
Yep,
Oh yeah, these funny things.
basically just the same basis as Hank.
Yeah, these funny things. Trainz, can you let me place it? Yeah.
Fucking Trainz will let me place it. I really want to debate doing an American style series, but I don't know shit about American railroading.
I was gonna say I'm that's what mine currently is it's an American based railroad series.
Yeah.
But personally I've been debating starting my own Thomas one, but that's the funny flip side of it. I don't know jack shit about half the care like I'm not the best with keeping consistent when writing person like and Jin's with some personality traits. So
Yeah.
I wonder if I could give James.
Oh no, James, no. What? What's wrong? You don't need the fucking Pennsylvania thing.
I mean, it's a bit wide, but otherwise, in terms of size, it fits. Hey guys, look at my new tender. I may or may not have stolen, like, I may or may not have stolen it from an engine.
No. Fuck no, get that shit out of here.
Oh wow, Edward's old tender actually fits decently. The only problem is it's a little small for James, though. And because it's this model, I have it painted in the wrong color. Actually, it's a little wide, but if I can find something similar to this, I could work with this. Actually, I have an idea. I have a dumb idea.
I think Jordan may be watching the stream. Is he watching the stream?
I don't know, is he?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Good one.
No. No.
What about Mansell? Oh, wow.
Huh.
It's wide, but
It's wide, but it fits.
hey, the Mansell Q class that Connor made. Just James, where do you keep finding all these tenders from? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna worry about it. Don't worry about it. James, where are you finding these tenders? Henry, I told you not to worry about it. Half these tenders could fit, but the problem is they're either too skinny or too big. Well, in terms of width. They're either too fat or they're too skinny. Ooh. Okay, that's almost right on the money. Actually, I kind of like that.
Oh no! What is that?
Actually, not that bad in comparison to James. It's the school's
That
class.
was actually pretty good. School's class tender.
Learn the difference between a train and a boat. I wrote this song before that. Do any of my viewers want?
Train on the water, hold on the track.
James.
James. Yes, sir.
James.
Yes, sir.
What'd you do? So I've gotten word that you committed arson against the school.
I'm sorry, sir. I did not commit no arson.
James, there's video evidence.
I swear, sir, I didn't commit arson.
James,
Oh no! What happened to the coaches?
where's the coaches?
Where did they derail?
I have bunnies. Well, I found James's new tender.
I don't know where the fuck they went. Oh.
All right, I found James's new tender. This is the perfect tender for James. Absolutely, I found James's new tender.
No, I don't want to look. Oh my fucking god. Why the Strasbourg tender?
Specifically, it's the one off the Screamer here.
James, I heard you've been stealing tenders lately. Is that true?
No, son, I haven't. And that can't be because I got I got my tender behind me. See, sir? It's right behind me. How could I steal tenders if I have just mine?
Hmm.
That doesn't make sense, sir. I don't like being accused like I'm a criminal.
Hmm.
Yeah. James? Hi, Gordon. Where's my tender?
Your tender.
I don't have it. James, I know you do. I don't have it. I have Scotsman's tender, though. Damn it, James. I have Pretty Polly's tender. How? She was scrapped. Don't worry about it.
When cringy soda Fallout AUs. Oh yeah, I forgot my screen's not showing.
I know. I'm just gonna keep looking around at tenders. Should probably do that. Oh, poor Barry, man.
Poor Barry, man, that's sad.
That's such a skill issue that he's in that situation now.
Oh, fuck. I think he's stuck.
Wah, wah, wah. His name is Top Hat. Some people will say he's fat.
I'm sorry, what did you say about me, Wyatt?
I said you're really rotund around, but you don't see it like that.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes. No. Badass.
Wee.
Wee! Look at me, Mom. I'm pulling the limited. Suck it, James. You don't get to pull shit.
That actually turned out better than I thought. Fast as fuck, boy.
I'm faster than the fat fucker we have in charge.
You get to lead the railway.
Yay, I'm finally free.
Nope.
I'm
broke down.
free.
You broke down.
Oh, why? The fat control of his railway. No wonder they call him fat because he's a fatty fat boy.
The fuck?
What?
How the fuck did that happen?
She looked around. They broke the tender coupling. Ashima, how did you manage to break the tender coupling?
I don't know how, sir. I don't know how, sir. It just kind of broke. Looks like you're not leaving anytime soon.
Why do I have to stay on this godforsaken island?
Because if I'm stuck on this godforsaken island, you're stuck on this godforsaken island too.
You can leave anytime you want, you know.
He kind of purchased me. I can't.
That sounds like a massive skill issue, but I'm not owned by this railway, so that's not my problem.
Weren't you built by this railway?
Yeah, but I'm not owned by this line. All my brothers and me were built by 4BR. Unfortunately, I was brought to a railway close by, so Sir Topham bought half the shares of my ownership. So technically, I'm half owned by the railway.
Fox. What was, it was Foxwell Junction, right? Or no? What was the fucking name of the thing? What was the name of the junction outside Barrow?
Banstow Junction.
Yeah.
What's funny is in actual canon, the actual city of Banstow is 5 miles up. They just called it Banstow Junction because that's the closest city. Okay. I placed down Ashima's. I just remembered to download it and freaking the freaking bell sound for Ashima's whistle.
I like the custom faces that I have made for my character.
Yeah, I actually think they're cool. Aren't they a mixture of Oliver's faces and another character?
And James, yeah.
James and Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver. You mean
the beast from Sodor Fallout?
Oh no. No, don't compare me to that son of a bitch.
I'm gonna compare you.
I feel bad for the engines of Sodor because the kids who read Sodor Fallout come to Sodor and be like, I thought all of you guys were dead because of Sodor Fallout. Just what type of bullshit have they been reading? Been making you
What type
read?
of bullshit have they been reading?
What type of bullshit have you been reading? James, it's true, sir. What the hell is this? My driver showed me it. It's disgusting.
Why the fuck is my eye? Why the fuck is my eye a mouth?
Why's my eye a mouth? This is disgusting. I'm actually gonna puke now. Just don't do it on me, James, please.
Too late.
This too late barks up. Too late, sir. Oh, James, I can't look the other way, sir.
Late,
I'm a
bro.
freaking train. I can only look one direction.
I can only look one direction.
You know what's funny is you think about it logically, James, is most people will give most of the normal voice that people give James actually does sound partially Scottish.
Even though he's meant to be from Norwich.
From
Norwich.
Lancashire.
Hmm.
What I actually need to look that up, what an actual Lancashire accent sounds like, because I know there's even in Britain there's differing accents, so
Right.
I might actually look up what a Lancashire accent sounds like.
Good James sounding a bit like a Scouser.
He sounds a bit like a Scouser. Honk.
I accidentally got rid of him.
Ha!
Excuse me.
Ha! You got rid of him. Actually, since this is,
Just one sweet release from this fucking place.
I just want a day away from this railway. That's all I ask.
So,
So, you get stuck here often? Shut up.
the hell? I'm questioning Kelvin on his.
You know what? I actually think genuinely I found the tender I'm gonna replace James's with. The Robinson's like 3250-gallon tender.
Oh no, we can't throw that on stream.
What shade? What shade?
Yeah.
But we're actually not allowed to show them. Dumb.
Oh no.
Hey, look, it's hey, look, it's Lady Ripoff.
Now time to do a funny. Pew.
Hey, it's the proper. Hey, we're just. It's there's no funny about that. It's the right atom. We're just showing off the right atom, man. I don't know what's so funny about that.
How dare the both of you?
Hi. It's just the right colored atom. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll get the both of you back for this.
Oh, sure you will, but you can, but like you couldn't catch me on one cylinder, even if I was running on one cylinder facing backwards. You know, that gun's all great and all, but I got one question for you. One very important question. Like the most important question in all of locomotive history.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to hear it? Because it'll blow your mind.
What's the question?
Hey, look, is that a distraction?
Huh? Where? Oh, you son of a bitch. It is good day to be not dead.
It is a good day to be not dead.
Pal, you are dead.
I am dead. No big surprise.
I might actually do a thing like that.
Damn. The funniest thing is just, hey, look, is that a distraction?
Hey, look, is that a distraction? It's like, hey, look, is that a distraction? You son of a bitch.
I might actually do something with that. Oh, I just got one question. Yeah, is that a distraction? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, you. As I hear you listening to the Fat Directors song, you're listening to Sir Fatsalot's Jam.
don't care. I don't care about these political ads.
I don't want to see these political bullshit.
I don't want to see this political bullshit.
I just want to see Tom talking trades, not political bullshit. Eh.
Hey, this is the funniest thing ever. Hey, look, is that a distraction?
And just the most important thing in human history. What? Is that a distraction?
Distraction dance.
That's honestly when I first thought of that, just because it's like, what's the funniest thing I could say to distract them? Just, oh, hey, look, is that a distraction?
It did. I put a towel down because I didn't want to close the door in case she had to go. But fucking sucks.
That engine's going fast.
It's going fast.
Gordon's going quite fast, isn't he?
It's actually the Flying Thistle reskin that Shine made, I think.
It's flying It's flying. It's flying thistle.
Yes, Flying Fist. Flying Thistle.
It's flying pistol.
Flying Pistol.
It's flying fiddle.
Uh,
He just rammed into the coaches. No, not flying. Like shizzle.
not Flying Shizzle.
That'd be the funniest gag. Just have just think about this. If like in a like Thomas series, someone just there's just one engine that always pronounces Flying Thistle's name wrong.
It's Thistle.
Flying Pistol.
Fuck. I swear to God.
This Flying Shizzle. Okay, you're just getting even farther from it. It'd be like Barry mispronouncing Mr. Smash's name. There's Oi, Mr. Smoosh.
Mr. Smoosh. Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny to think about? There was literally only one single time Barry actually said Mr. Smash's name right. It was like, Mr. Smash, please.
Wait a second. What'd you say?
Yeah,
Smosh.
just like, just oi, Mr. Smoosh. I need your help. I need your help. I'm being oppressed. Just see. Oh, Barry, I forgot you were back. See what I mean? Everyone's forgotten about me. Oh, hey, it's 98462.
Still debating whether my 87546 cannon will stay the same or not.
What's funny is that's another thing I've been really indecisive about what I want to make in 98462 and 87546.
I mean, at first he was gonna be I think he was going to be a LNER B4.
Originally, I had 98462 as a Raven A2, but
I don't think that works.
well, it's the fact that they're old enough to where it could, but it's just the fact that why would Sir Topham not just straight up buy him off the bat if he really wanted a Pacific?
Yeah. Which is why I have him as a Claude Hamilton, because it just fits. LDR Heritage is old enough to have worked on the railway during that time. And I may make 87546 the N15X. Or no. He would have been an L class at the time.
Yes, the N15Xs the L class weren't rebuilt into the N15Xs until the 1930s when Mansell took over.
Okay, so that could work in my favor.
Yeah, it's like if you wanted him to be an M15X, you'd have to have him start as like an L class, and then alongside his brothers, would be rebuilt into the M15Xs. What's funny is 90% of them, I believe, actually all of them retain their original names. Names too. So whatever number he would have originally been before coming to Sodor and becoming 87546, he would have kept had that name as an M15X. So you could go with BD Stroudley Stevenson, BD Stroudley Stevenson Remembrance.
Can't use remembrance.
Hacksworth,
Hackworth, yeah.
Cudworth, and Stroudley.
I think you said Stradley twice.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look up every M15X's name.
I think Trevithick was one of them.
Oh yeah, Trevithick. Yeah, that's the one I was forgetting. And then you got my two, Sir Cameron of Lammermoor and Sir Jason of Cardiff. Okay, yeah, here they are. Yeah, they were Trevithick, Hackworth, Stevenson, Cudworth, Beatty, Stroudley, and Remembrance.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stiff. I'm stiff.
Oh, I am stiff. I am stiff. Every that sounds gay. Shut up.
Oh, I'm stiff. I'm stiff.
Also, fun fact: there's actually the M15Xs were used as concept drawings when the Southern Railway was trying to decide their own livery. And this is a picture of Trevithick painted in dark blue. That's also where the famous picture of Stevenson in orange comes from. Was literally concept art of all the engines in differing colors to see what would work. In real life, I believe eventually all the M15Xs were painted in, I believe, malachite green.
So basically, what Stevenson was painted in.
Well, Stevenson's painted in Brunswick.
Oh, then who had malachite green?
You're probably thinking of some of the standard M15s.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
You saw that shit I just sent you.
Yeah, I did.
He's like, oh, another one's gone.
Yes. Oh, another one's gone.
Excuse me. Yes, 9462.
Just sitting there, being probably planning on something, doing something.
He's planning everyone's downfall.
I go on then, you stupid cock off, you fuck. Remember that line from Buckleberry Grange? Just, alright, no one cares. Go on. Off you fuck.
Hey. All right, no one cares. Off you fuck.
There's a like just cool. No one cares. Go on. Off you fuck. Fucking burps loudly. And sorry about him. He's horrible.
Okay, so the only I could probably make Croven a earlier member of the class, maybe like a number 3-2 or no 2-3-2-6.
So 326.
Yeah.
Southern Railway 2326. That's a yeah, that's a Marsh J2.
Fuck.
Yeah, 2326. Yeah, that's a Marsh J2. I believe some of the Marsh J2s were also rebuilt into tender engines. Let me see. No, there was just two of them. There was two. They never mind. They were tank engines throughout their whole lives. Like 9462 be speeding. Something scrolling through DeviantArt, and I see freaking someone made a post where it's King's Cross with Gordon charging at Duck.
King's Cross.
It's King's Cross.
You go fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. Fucking yo.
I just realized he's wrong routing.
He's wrong roading. How dare you?
He's wrong roading. How dare you?
Take me rolling.
They be hating me. No.
Catch me riding, daddy. Oh, catch me riding, daddy. Oh, catch me riding, daddy.
Me.
Oh, I forgot you had those.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yes, it is.
I'm just curious. Have you ever had problems with guinea pigs, like asking for those?
Hmm?
I was gonna say, have you had problems with guinea pigs asking for those? 'Cause I know you probably have.
Some people have asked me before, and I just told them no. That I just told them, hey, they're private models. They were made by one of my friends. He just allowed me to use them, and I asked Barry Truck in advance if I could use them in my canon. He said yes, as long as he was given credit for creation of the characters, which fair enough, because they are his characters.
Yeah, that's fair. Or, yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I got 1, 2. Where's King Ori?
King Ori number 3. I was gonna say, I asked because, like, I figured for like private models, especially like newer popular characters like that, you probably have guinea pigs like absolutely bugging the hell out of you for them.
Yeah. Gonna try. Where's the? There it is.
No, I'm saying this genuinely. This would be far fetched, but what if Sodor preserved an American electric engine?
That would be far fetched.
Well, and I don't mean like operating it on like the line. I mean maybe like the Vickerstown Museum.
I mean, yeah, that could also work.
I mean, what I had in mind, I'm thinking about a really popular American electric engine. Fun fact, they were nicknamed the Toasters. These things.
Oh, the toast. Oh, the Amtrak toasters.
Yeah, the AEM 7s.
Yes.
I just imagined that. Just to top was like, so what's this new engine you're bringing to the museum, sir? Oh, it's facialist, by the way. Just what is it? Look, here it is. Sir, is that? Yes, it's an American electric engine. Sir, how did you? I was on vacation. No,
I was
how?
on vacation.
Just no, sir. How? What is it? It's a Amtrak. He has to pull out his phone and Google it. AEM 7.
Otherwise known as the toasters.
How the bloody hell did they get those names? Just have your drivers Google it. So I just thought of that too. A modern day fat controller would likely use a smartphone and know how to Google things.
Yeah. I'm thinking of this being my Cannon's Flying Thistle.
Oh, the A1-1.
Yeah. The Thompson A1.
I'm not a fan of it personally, but like, I mean, hey, go for it.
It's just to differentiate him from Gordon.
If you want to do that, there are also other Pacifics that are LNER, like the Raven A2s, for example, or
Yeah, but I'd rather him stay,
somewhat from the Gresley family.
Yeah.
Yes, I know the engine. That exact engine, it was actually rebuilt from the A3, also like the A1 Great Northern. So yeah, that would still technically be Grizzly, at least in a technical sense.
Yeah, the blueprints for Gresley, or the original blueprints for Gresley. He still has the Gresley tender.
Fair. You know what's funny is the way they have the cylinders on those things. I just realized it kind of reminds me of the castle, the GWR Kings and Castles. Because because if you think about it, the cylinder is being right behind the pilot wheels, sort of like how it is on the Castles and Kings. I'm actually curious. I'm genuinely curious. Again, words. What do you plan on doing for your cannon up flying thistle?
Like I just said, this.
Well, I mean, like how he arrives on Sodor and things like that.
I haven't thought of that yet.
Ah,
I may have him be like one of the engines at the Vickerstown Transport Museum. And he just does rail tours all over Britain.
I mean that's fair, because that's something people should like. That's something I believe people should think about in terms of modern day Sodors. That there would be engines on the railway that are there just specifically for hauling rail tours, likely, but either owned privately or owned by the museum.
Yeah, the only thing I could say about this is that him and Gordon do not get along that well.
Well, I'd figure Gordon, being pompous as he is, would probably see him as a threat towards, either that or he'd probably see him as an abomination, considering he was rebuilt by Thompson.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. He thinks that that Flying Thistle's a bit of an abomination, considering the rebuild.
Yeah, the rebuild from the standard
He would
Grizzly.
that would have given him the nickname. I feel like it would have given him a nickname of the rebuilds monster. Or the rebuild mongrel or something like that. Because Gordon wouldn't be above using that as an insult. Not to the extent of
What about? I just thought of this. What about the Thompson abomination or Thompson Frankenstein?
Yeah. That just has me thinking that would be like his actual name and not just what's on his nameplate.
Honestly, I'd see it I'd personally see it to where he on his nameplate would probably read Flying Thistle, but maybe that's just what Gordon calls him.
Gordon's the only one that would probably call him Flying Thistle because he's like, you don't deserve to have a real name.
You don't deserve to be given that nameplate. You're an abomination.
You don't deserve to have a name.
I feel like of all the engines, though, Henry would probably sympathize with him. James would probably be pissed because he's painted. Because at least if I'm correct, he's painted.
James would be pissed because he's painted red.
James being the vain one, be like, these are just probably the same. He's probably, if we go by that, he'd also be pissed at Arthur. That red crimson.
He learned to deal with Arthur, but another red engine.
A red engine bigger than him. He's gonna freak. Just, hey, he's red.
Miss, I call fucking bullshit.
They're just, James, he's only here to haul rail tours. I don't care. He's bigger than me. He's red. What the?
He's red. He's famous, and he's bigger than me. Speaking of that, if it was a rail tour, then
I don't know how
the
most
blue
people
Pullman
perceive-
coaches.
I don't know how most people perceive this idea though, but think about it logically. Some engines probably wouldn't be above swearing.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Railways are this a very much type of industry where you see a lot of people swearing a lot, so the engines would probably pick it up. Especially engines like Hank, because being someone who's really into American rail culture, that's like swear words are the most common words you hear on the American railroads, especially back then.
Oh, I
It's
hear
probably-
like shit, fuck.
Like, I was gonna say Hank would probably be come out of Baldwin locomotive, like no, not Baldwin, come out of like Altoona, and then the first thing he hears is a workman drop a tool on his foot and be like, son of a bitch.
What?
just I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon?
I still don't get that. How this dude comes from the Midwest, it comes from the East, and yet somehow developed a Southern accent.
Well, I mean, I would think he takes regular trains to the southern part of the U.S.
I think he would actually. I think he. Hold on. Let me look at PRRs.
Hank just rolls out of Altoona. It's just a workman drops a fucking wrench on his foot. Son of a bitch!
I beg your pardon. Okay, so looking at it,
My bad.
he wouldn't take trains to the south, but he would. There are several points where the PRR would actually met up with railroads that ran in the south. So, like the southern, the Norfolk and Western, things like that.
Yeah.
So very much. So here's an idea. And again, all this stuff, it's your own, and you can do whatever you want with, because it's not my canon, it's yours. Hank picks up the accent from engines who've worked down south. Because we've seen people explore that idea with the engines in Britain picking up different accents based on where they work or what they hear.
Yeah.
Like,
So basically, like Scarlo and Renee is picking up Welsh accents despite the fact they work in the Midlands.
yeah. Or here's one, like Remembrance picking up the American accent.
Yeah.
That'd be the funniest thing though. Like he rolls into DC, not DC. He rolls into a terminal station in Pennsylvania, just starts speaking in a southern accent, confusing the hell out of the others. Just howdy, Hank. What the hell? What? Your accent? What about it?
Your accent. What about it?
Like it's a
You sound southern.
well, I meet up with the southern engines on my passenger and freight train runs all the time. What do you mean?
Oh dear.
You know, it's the funniest thing to think about too is like thinking about this too, like going with that. That means that if the engines start off with the accents of where they were built, Connor would have a New York accent.
Oh God. So Connor with a New York accent being like, hold on, I gotta do the Brooklyn.
I mean, effectively, that's what that's what it is. It's just the Brooklyn voice.
I do a straight up Brooklyn. Meanwhile, Caitlin,
I think, would just have the standard accent because I don't know, because based on my experience with, since I've friends who are actually from like where I live who are from Washington DC, the accent's pretty much the same as the standard Eastern US accent.
yeah.
So actually, I admit I like your idea of Flying Thistle being an A1/1. It's a bit different. So most people, I see a lot of people still going with him being just a standard A1 or an A3. Or hell, I've even seen people go with him being a Jubilee or like an LMS Princess Royal or.
That wouldn't work considering I have Connor as a Princess Royal.
I think what I have mine with is Connor is a Bully Pacific and Caitlin is a BR Standard 6 Clam.
That's the I couldn't find any. Well, no, because Rebecca is a thing.
Yeah, yeah. As I mostly use models based around the RWS, so it makes it a lot easier to find them.
I'd have to reskin the model and then find someone to face mesh the shit because I don't know shit about face meshing. Hey, fun. Because again, this is another Gresley NG model.
That man's freaking going quick. I just think about all the engines having like how they would react to them. I just thought of this Spencer.
Spencer would probably. Considering how Spencer is in my canon, I feel like he would be acting a bit more nicer to Flying Thistle than Gordon would. Because Spencer in my canon isn't a complete dick.
That's what I mean. Is I know you
Like
said before.
he was a dick for the first few years of his life, and then after Gordon and Spencer happened, he kind of lost that, like, you know, he was kind of humbled by that whole ordeal. He was like, maybe I should try not being boastful for once. It may have gotten me somewhere in London, but I'm on
This ain't-
Sodor now, so it's not gonna. That ain't gonna fly here.
Yeah, because like that'd be a fun thought. Just like, well, because that worked in London, but this ain't London, and I'm on a completely different part of the network. This ain't gonna work.
Also, for the fact that I do not like Spencer's attitude in Hero of the Rails.
Yeah, I mean, I love that they actually did something with a steam engine being a villain, but
Yeah.
like, because like up to that point, most of the trope had always been that the diesels are the villains.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a physicab.
Oh. You know, my thoughts. What you were saying earlier too made me think about stuff from my canon. And what if Spencer was a complete What if Spencer is brought on as like a complete contrast to Gordon, despite being like a newer, faster design?
Yeah, like he's a much nicer engine from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, my thoughts are he's the first of the A4s. Like, well, one of the first. And then he gets preserved, so like maybe like my thoughts are scrap this time in the scrapyard makes him change his views and become more grateful for everything he has. He comes to Sodor and is like, wait, like sees Gordon's attitude. He's like, so like talks to Edwards, like basically like, damn, spent like he's really ungrateful for what he has.
Yeah.
Because think about this, it's Sodor's like being on Sodor since like the Steam Age is kind of like a double-edged sword. Because because you're guaranteed that you're safe, but you're also living a sheltered life on an island that's never going to dieselize. So mostly like so they don't have that actual experience with the dieselization other than word of mouth.
I mean, I do have a few diesels on the railway, like other than the originals, like
I was going to say I do too, but the thoughts are like they don't fully like the engines are under any threat of being scrapped.
Yeah, like Bear, Boko, Derek, they're all on the island. It's just like they. I would feel like some visiting diesels may get the offer and some just deny it.
Oh yeah. I mean, there'd probably be a few that'd be like, "Well, sorry, but no, I'm still very much useful on the other railway. I'm needed there. I'm sorry, but
Like
I have to reject the offer."
there is one diesel that I will say in time they'll be like they'll be like I'll think about it, and then a few years down the line they come back.
Basically, it's like, oh, like if something happens, leave a key under the mat.
Yeah, that type situation. I was thinking of adding a GT3 to the transport museum as like a replica type
Oh yeah,
thing.
replica of the BR get like gas turbine.
Yeah.
I still find it funny how of every country, the only one to perfect the steam turbine was freaking Sweden.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say I've only ever seen one person do anything with the GT3, and that was fucking.
Nate?
Ugh. Well, no, yeah, Nate, but Kiefer Adams.
Oh yeah, him.
Ugh.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
You know what? I might actually do something with Edward's branch line in this. Send you a picture of him, but I I might actually do something with one of these engines.
What is that?
That, my friend, is the Swedish turbine, is the Swedish steam turbine. The credited as the only successful steam turbine in the world. Funny part, not only is one preserved, it also ran in preservation. And it was ran hauling revenue earning freight runs. Like there's video footage of it hauling a coal drag, a coal train. There was actually footage of it hauling like a general goods train too. It's currently being restored to run once again.
Mm.
So I might do something with that. That Sutapum goes to Sweden. Because think about it, he's rich enough. He could go basically to any country he wishes for vacation. He goes to I'm saying place this around the 60s when the actual TGOJ turbines are being withdrawn.
Yeah.
Because there were only 3 of them built. Sir Topham goes and sees one and says, who's like a non-faceless one, and says, "I want this on my railway."
You'd have an engine that speaks fluent Swedish.
Well, Sweden is also, from what I've researched, credited for being the best non-English speaking country.
Ah.
So you never know. They could I'm not saying you. I'm saying that this would be a fun thing to do. He knows both Swedish and English.
I have to think about a name for it, though. Some type of Scandinavian name.
I know. Here's my thoughts, though. If I did this, where would you personally think the engine would run? Because it wouldn't be fast enough to work mainline, most likely.
It depends on the is it like the 9Fs where they can where they have weight distributed throughout the axles, or
Give me a second. I gotta look. I'm looking into these things.
I was gonna say, because if they're anything like Murdoch, then they could just work on any branch line, except for
Yeah.
Farquhar. No, we don't need one on the Farquhar branch.
No, unless you were to push it and say that he was brought in to help to work work hauling heavy stone trains. Because here's the thing: the TGOJ was a private quarry company. The same.
Surprising how they were the only ones to perfect the steam turbine.
Yeah, no. Only 3 of them were built. That's how much were needed. Okay, so, oh my god, So officially, the max speed these things were known to hit was 70 kilometers per hour or 43 miles an hour. That's actually not bad.
That's typical mainline speed, I think.
Yeah, that's typical track speed.
I guess they
Let's
could work
see.
on the mainline technically.
Yeah. You could have it, but it'd probably be on mostly slower goods trains, but probably pack a punch.
Hmm.
From what I'm looking into, its power is 2,000 HPI.
Hmm.
HPI or is HPI, horsepower ignition.
Hmm.
Oh no, here it is. It's the horse. It's HPI is horsepower. The horsepower index.
Hmm.
Let's see, HPI. Because I'm trying to do the research into this because I'm gonna see if I can find the tractive effort in pounds.
Thomas B. Tankage, I have no express coaches and my train has been delayed. Okay. Flying Thistle is going to be pretty good when I can eventually get him reskinned.
Okay, I found the weight of the engines. So they are 50. So the MT3s, that was the classification for the turbines, were 50,000 and like 50,706 pounds. Which, if I convert to long tons, is 22 imperial long tons, meaning they don't break the weight limit. That they don't break the loading gauge, so it's very much possible one could end up on Sodor. Hey, funny story too. I just looked it up. So the turbines would have been super lighter, actually were lighter than the 9Fs.
Oh shit, so they could go on any branch line, I guess. they're like the Q1s of fucking Sweden. They can go on any branch line and are strong as hell.
Okay, so if 1 horsepower is 375 IBF.
How long has the stream been going on? 2.5 hours.
So 1 horsepower, so 2.
We're going for another few minutes.
Okay, I found the tractive effort. So funny. So hey, this is gonna be fun. Tractive effort wise, the MT3s could produce 750,000 pounds. That would make them the strongest. That means bringing one to Britain, it would be the strongest engine in Britain.
Jesus Christ.
I want to do this, but at the same time, that's a little overkill.
That's more overkill than the Garretts were.
Like, that'd be more overkill than bringing several 9Fs onto the railway. Just like
He He would couple up to one train and then rip the coupling off.
Probably
Probably
not.
damaging one of the trucks as well.
Probably not, actually. The MT3s were known for their super slow acceleration, being turbines and all.
Yeah,
But
true.
it would probably shatter. You know, that actually would be a good thing, though, thinking about this. With that much power, that means that thing could easily take an entire, like a Sodor's heavy goods trains up and down Gordon's Hill without even needing a banker.
That puts Henry out of a job.
Puts Henry out of a job.
That puts Henry, Murdoch, Neville, puts all of them out of the job.
Well, here's my thoughts then for this. If to make this work, hypothetically, Sutopum realizes that there's a problem with goods trains piling up in Tidmouth and yards because the fact that they have to engines are because they have to limit the length of trains going up and down Gordon's Hill due to needing a banker.
Yeah.
So Sutopum brings in this engine to test them out to help clear the backlog of goods trains. In a hypothetical sense, I would say that maybe he clears out the yards, and then after that is put in service, likely, I'll say, banking trains on Gordon's Hill. That way, they don't have to limit the size of trains going over the hill, which includes passenger services as well.
Sorry, somebody tried calling me. I just tripped on my fan. Ow. Yeah. But then again, doesn't that defeat the purpose of Big Bertha existing?
Good. By the way, I'm still looking into this though, because I've already found other sources claiming that apparently they only put 1,800 horsepower. Also, I'm calling it the T-Gog because its actual name is fully Swedish, and I cannot pronounce that for the life of me.
Where the hell do these... We're getting random spam calls from health agencies saying about getting coverage. I'm already covered with health insurance. Thank you very much. But yeah, continue.
But yeah, so I looked into it. Yeah, the T-Gog was actually wasn't just a stone, wasn't actually a private quarry company, but a big railway company. The turbines themselves were used for long-distance ore trains. Hence why they were meant to be built so powerful. They were quite literally designed to handle heavy ore trains.
So they basically the big ass fucking Great Western tank engines were to their railway.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is they like working in the coal fields?
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, total weight of the engines was, in terms of, I think this is in pounds. Yeah, 266,828 pounds. I found a verified source that actually can properly confirm everything. So that's how much pounds they are. So you convert so in long tons, that would be roughly would be 119 long tons, which the weight actually loading gauge at most is 70. So yeah, that would actually break the loading gauge.
Yeah. So in other words, Britain can never have a successful steam turbine.
Well, no. If you think about, there is a way. You would have to say that a mechanical engineer built an engine based off the steam turbines of Sweden, but used lighter weight material, like durable yet lighter weight material to allow for them to run on Sodor. But the design would have to be different, very different. Okay, so tractive effort. So here it is. Tractive effort is actually 45,000, like 589, which wouldn't make them the most powerful in Britain, but they would be close to par with the 9Fs. At least if I'm correct. Let me look this up. No, I'm wrong. It would still be more powerful than the 9Fs, but only barely stronger. Not enough to put any engines out of a job. Still, I think the best case scenario would just be putting one in the Vickerstown Transport Museum. What's funny is I do have a museum route that someone made from the DLS that I might use for my own take on the Vickerstown Transport Museum.
Shit. I just realized I still have to figure out a face pack for this motherfucker.
That's fair.
I was gonna ask you. You have the modified hull already, right?
Yeah, I do. I already
Okay.
do.
All right, then I'll just send you the face pack that I have for Crosby Hull. Uh, all right, Fizzle, let's get you up to speed. We don't want another Blue Peter incident.
Yeah, we don't want another Blue Peter incident where it rocketed itself to bits.
I was debating whether to have there be like an instance of Blue Peter in this, or in my series, but then again, considering the event that happened with him, I'm not sure. It's like, Gordon, you don't want another Blue Peter incident? No, I don't want that.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, good.
Or something? Malevolence. Haven't you figured it out yet?
Oh God.
Main expansion.
Swamp
I'm sorry.
Serenity.
Damn proud. Look at us. You were strong.
I knew where that was going.
Right.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Domain expansion. Swamp of Serenity.
What?
Stand proud, Sukuna.
Stan Brown, Suguna. He was searching up the double decker bus, and there's a thing that comes up flights. There's a second bus coming.
Oh God, that's exactly what that's referencing. Just, Your Majesty.
Oh, that means you're scared of me because I'm gay and I can't walk in a straight line.
That's me too. That was me. And no, they're just stuff that you put into the game, and it make funny choo choo noises. I'm
Wait,
kidding.
what?
I'm
What?
I'm
Those
kidding.
mods. Oh God. No, it's
Hey, the fucking world is $281 trillion in debt.
actually. I did not know people who are fans of Galaxy Railways watched your like you stuff. That's freaking sweet. Is that 2009? No, this is Trainz a New Era.
It's Trainz a New Era, and I like it. It may look crappy on the live stream because StreamYard does not like to do stuff in 4K.
Doesn't like to stream like at highest quality possible because unless you pay for it, which is so freaking dumb. But
on my end, on my computer, it actually is running smooth as butter.
I know, again, a lot of these things, it's like you actually have to pay for it to run the stream at like the highest quality, which I think is kind of dumb, but hey, it's better than nothing, I guess. That beef, oh my God, it's flying thistle. I'm such a huge fan.
It's like you're getting off this island.
Yay! I'm getting off the island. Ha! I fooled them all. Also,
Hold on, did he fucking uncouple? I think Wyatt uncoupled.
or he might have derailed.
I have derailments off.
Oh.
Where the fuck did he go?
Because I'm not on the back of the train anymore. Oh no. Eincoupled. And
Uh,
I did it. I'm escaping this godforsaken island. I'm finally escaping as long as I help push him up the hill. No, wait for me.
you're not leaving today.
Oh, why must I be stuck here? No.
Yeah.
No.
The speed.
Now wait for me. No.
No, Wyatt, you're stuck on Sodor.
You bitch, I thought we had a deal.
We don't have a shit.
I'm going to scrap you, and then I'm gonna scrap Gordon.
Why me?
Because you're related to him, you bitch.
Wouldn't that also count for Spencer? Gordon!
No, Spencer is cool. I like him. He's not being scrapped. That just did make me think, though. Would Spencer technically be one of Gordon's brothers or one of his cousins?
It is his cousin.
Fair enough.
The A4s are the cousin to the A3s.
Fair enough.
Or no, Gordon's an A1. What am I talking about? Yeah, but still, he. Dun, 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 dun. Want to see something cool, and then it flashbacks a fucking job application.
Big Bass Chuckle Nuts.
Big fast chuckle nuts job application.
I wonder what the meme behind that has been recently. Just the job application meme.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't want another. We don't want another Blue Peter incident. Oh hell no, no, not the Blue Peter. Sir Topham Hatt came to see Wyatt. You are stuck on this railway whether you like it or not.
I will not do your bidding, you heathen.
Just go back to your shed.
I will not. I refuse to do your bidding, you vile dictator. I spit.
Scrapper's torch.
I will stand in revolution. All the United States of Sodor.
Jesus Christ.
Freedom.
You gotta think, who would like imagine if Sodor was its own like country. And it's just every single one of the regions is like a different state.
Basically, just be like the United States of America, but
United States of Sodor. You have Tidmouth, Knapford, Wellsworth, Marin, Groven's Gate. They're all little nations. That would be funny as fuck, though.
Just welcome to the United States of Sodor.
And you know who? And the president is president of the United States of Sodor.
Sir
The
Charles.
Duke.
Oh, the Duke of Sodor.
Actually, no. Sir Robert Normanby. He paid his way. He paid his way into the presidency. I hope you know that, Thomas. Go on and shut up and let the man talk.
Gordon, shut up for 5 seconds. But he did, Thomas. I don't care. Let him speak. Let the man cook.
Let the man cook.
Thomas, you are over 100 years old. How the hell do you know what that means? Thomas, we are over 100 years old. How the hell do you know let him cook? How do you know what let him cook means? It's called adapting to the age of the internet, you freaking pansy.
Are the same as these four notes. What will we do?
No, I forgot about that. The first four notes of Megalovania, the same four notes at the beginning of Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
No, so you get
Awful. Something truly, truly awful.
Put it back. I like those videos. It's just so funny. Put that thing back. Okay, this stream has been going on for 3 hours.
Oh shit.
I think I might cut it here.
That sounds like a skill issue, personally.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed this episode of
Whatever the hell you call insanity.
yes. Glad you enjoyed this episode of Keeping Wyatt on Sodor. And we'll see you guys in the next stream.
This is Island is a prison.
That's right, Flying Thistle. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.
I will escape this cursed land.